I'm your host with the most local 23. You're joining me for Home for the Holidays, Chapter 3. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's just not giving presents to poor people. The next morning, you head into the kitchen to find Nick at the table drinking a cup of black coffee. And you guys would get that joke if you were in my Discord server. You're up early. I usually wake up at 6 o'clock, but today I slept in until 6:15. I feel like I'm back in college. Sounds like you're enjoying your vacation. Let's not put words in my mouth, Scarlett. Just then your mom and Charles enter through the back door. Charles, I can't believe you. Oh, Scarlett, Nick. We didn't think you'd be up yet. Don't mind us. I was just up early, and Linda was kind enough to take me on a morning walk around town. Oh, an early morning walk, huh? Sounds romantic. It's like you two are the only people in the world up that early in the morning. It was a lovely walk. Encourage your mom and Charles. Linda and Charles exchange bashful smiles. Oh, but we definitely weren't the only people up and about. We saw Holly on her way to school. She must be setting up for the holiday parade. Is that today? Nick, you're gonna love the parade. There's even a Santa contest. Is that supposed to emotionally resonate with me? Hey, remember our deal. You promised to have fun if we worked every night. And I promised I'd try. But speaking of work, did you actually look at any of the manuscripts last night? Or did you spend the whole time reading your friends? Well, that's what I thought. If you get to neglect your end of the bargain, then I get to neglect mine. It's not like that. Holly's manuscript is really good. In fact, I think it might be the perfect fit for your next project. Really? Absolutely. Her story is all about, oh, well, I know it's about holiday spirit. I also know it's about romance. It sure as shit ain't about history. Holiday spirit, he ain't gonna fall for it. We're trying romance. It focuses on these two star-crossed lovers, and you can't honestly be pitching this to me right now. Scarlett, our readers don't care about love or small towns or holiday spirit. Holly's story is too narrow in scope. I need to find something that'll appeal to a wider base. We can't afford to waste company time on something only a handful of people will read. Tonight, I expect you to review one of your assigned manuscripts. Understood? Understood. Nick nods and leaves the kitchen. You turn to your mom. How am I supposed to convince Nick to give the Heart of the Winter a chance when he won't even look at it? Just keep at it, sweetheart. Show him about the Winter Haven, and that's what Holly's book is all about. I know Nick for a few years now, and he's one of the most stubborn guys I know. You gotta wear him down. Do you have any suggestions, Charles? Oh God, I'm gonna die. And when you do get the manuscript published, I'll be the first in line to buy a copy. I love a good romance story. The Heart of the Winter is a good book, dear. You just have to show Nick why. Yeah, you're right. As I know there's a ninja sneeze coming. Just then your phone buzzes and you open up from a text from Wyatt. Hey, sleepyhead, you coming to the parade? Or are you too afraid I'm gonna kick your butt in Santa contest? Again. Huh. You don't stand a chance, or you're a little too old to play dress up. You don't stand a chance. You know I look good in anything. That's true. Maybe I'll have a real competition this year. If you ever show. Okay, okay. Be there soon. You slip your phone back into the pocket as the ninja sneeze comes. I'm on to you, ninja sneeze. You slip your phone back in your pocket, which I believe we already read, but... Are you guys going to the parade? Wouldn't miss it. You'd better hurry if you want to dress up for a Santa contest. I'm sure it would impress a special someone. Subtle, Mom, but you have a point. Kiss your mom's cheek, and then dash upstairs to change. Are we talking, like, the cosplay of females on Instagram who wear just red lingerie and a Santa hat? Like, are we talking that, or are we talking an actual Santa outfit? In your room, you search your suitcase to find the perfect outfit for the Santa contest. Found it. I mean, it's better than the Instagram models, I'll sure as hell tell you that. No, thank you. Maybe I'll dress up next turn. After one last look in the mirror, you go find Nick. Everyone's going, why didn't you dress up to be Santa? Because my diamonds are better spent on things that actually need spending on. For now. We will do a diamond edition of this, however, so stay tuned for that. You and Nick walk into the town square where your friends and neighbors are bustling about with parade preparations. This is Winter Haven at its finest. How tragic. You nudge Nick with your shoulder. Remember our deal. How average. Scarlet Joy, is that you? Come here. An older woman greets you with a big hug. Miss Hart, how are you? Oh, I'd be better if you called me Susan, like I've been asking you for years. Old habits die hard, Miss Hart. And who is this tall glass of eggnog? This is Nick Perletta. My boss, Nick. This is Wyatt's mom. And Scarlett's mom's best friend. Nice to meet you. Susan smiles warmly as she puts her arm around your shoulders. I hope you've been treating our girl well up in the big city. I've always adored Scarlett, but even when she broke my baby's heart, and he was totally devastated. Awkward. Nick eyebrows shoot up. Whoops, didn't mean to let that slip out. Let's change the subject. Yes, please. Hey guys, why the long faces? Wyatt approaches your group and greets his mom with a kiss on the cheek. No reason? Yes, we definitely weren't talking about you. You elbow Nick and he zeroes in on Wyatt's Santa costume. Nice outfit. Thanks! I'm determined to win the Santa contest this year. Wyatt's still upset. Ralphie beat him last year. I heard it was the last 4 Christmases. Yeah, just to rub my face in it, why don't you? But no matter. Ralphie is out of town this year, so first place is mine. Just then a couple of kids rush up to your group. Wyatt! Oh god, it's the kids from Endless. No, Engagement. We've been looking all over for you. Cindy and Jack, there you are. I've checked my list. Twice? Twice, and guess what? We on the nice list? Oi. Wyatt bends down and pulls something from behind Jack's ear. Smooth. Looks like it. A candy cane! Thank you! Oh, it's really nice for you, Jack. Oh, don't think I forgot about your peppermint allergy, Cindy. I've got a special something for you. Wyatt reaches into his Santa pack and pulls out a toy for Cindy. Are we going for SJW PC crap now? Yeah, we are, aren't we? Here you go. Oh, that's way better than the silly candy cane. Thanks, Wyatt. He smiles, the two kids hug Wyatt, then you whisper to Nick. You think Wyatt is such a sweetheart? Why would I think that? It's true, why? Why would you say that to a guy? Hey, psst, hey, do you think he's such a sweetheart? Yeah, I really like him. He's super special. Like, it just... You know, because of the children, I don't care if he's a sweetheart or not. Like, I'm serious. He's kind, he's gentlemanly. He's sweetheart? That is not something I call another guy. What about them? Never mind. Jack, Cindy, you two should be lined up with the rest of the class. The parade is about to begin. Yeah, Miss Wright. Coming. Hey, Holly. Looks like the parade is keeping you busy. And then some. You pull Holly aside for a moment. I was hoping I'd run into you today. I finished your manuscript last night, and it was well written. Usually a first manuscript is riddled with convoluted plots and basic mistakes, but your story read like a seasoned professional's. Holly blushes and tucks a curl behind her ear. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. So, you're the one who wrote the manuscript Scarlett's been talking about? Yeah? Nick's eyes narrow, and you recognize the look he's giving new writers. You quickly whisper to Holly. Don't let him scare you. What? So tell me about your book. You have 30 seconds. Okay. It's about, Holly throws you a panicked look. Two people? In love, and the founding of Winter Haven. Are you asking or telling me? Telling? Nick, can you lay off? How's she supposed to tell you anything with you pressuring her like that? If she can't handle the simple conversation, then how is she ever going to work with an editor? Or, God forbid, critics? It's fine, Scarlett. Really. The parade's about to begin. I should head to the starting point. Holly rushes off, clearly trying to hold back tears. You turn to Nick. You promised you'd try. Scarlett, Before he can finish, you chase after Holly. I'm gonna stab you with a pin, dude. Find Holly around the corner where the parade floats are lined up. Holly? Scarlett, you didn't have to check on me. I'll be fine. Nick is right. I need to grow up. He didn't say that, but... I mean, he did... For professionalism's sake... I mean, a lot of people have hated me in my life, okay? And this is why. When you're in a power position, when you're someone who's ahead of a company, you may like someone as much as possible, or you may hate them. You have to set all that aside, and that's why when it comes to things like that, I do it in my personal life too. You have to give people the truth. Like, hey, this did suck. You have to deliver it in a more professional manner than, hey, it just sucks. You have to give them critique along with it, tell them how to improve, or, you know, things like that. Or unless they're a completely lost cause, then it's tough. But, oh, man. Like, he was, I mean, I can't give him criticism at all. I believe that he gave her, like, the 30 seconds or less was stupid, but... Growing a tough skin is part of the industry. I'm gonna have to say it. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, It is, trust me. It is. If you notice, a lot of people don't have tough skin anymore. That was Nick being nice, and the rest of the industry isn't going to be any better. If you want to be an author, you gotta get used to it. Thanks, but I can't even think about the manuscript right now. Not when I have to drive this monster. Holly points to Santa's sleigh parade afloat behind you. I hate driving these things. On the other side of the float, you spot Dylan, Avery, and Henry hanging out. Hey, Aves, you gonna ride with me? I promise it'll be a good time. Henry waggles his eyebrows at her. Oh my God, help me. I've always wanted to ride on one of the holiday parade floats, but... Let me guess, it's a diamond edition. Avery trails off looking at Dylan. There are only 2 spots on this one. It's cool. You guys can go on ahead. You turn back to Holly. Hey, you're in charge of who rides on the floats, right? Yeah, why? What if I told you I had a plan where you don't have to ride the float? Then you'd make me the happiest woman in Winter Haven. What's the plan? Goddamn son of a... No. It was a silly plan. If you say so, well, we better get going. Avery, Henry, you guys ready? I was born ready, babe. Excuse me? I mean, Miss Wright? Holly, Dylan, and Avery climb onto the parade float. Avery turns back to Dylan. Bye, Dylan. Have fun. Henry slings his arm around Avery's shoulders. Really? Dude, personal space? We will. You and Dylan watch the parade drive away. Sorry, Scout. Yeah, whatever. It's no big deal. The 2 of you watch as the parade continues. Santa's workshop float is always one of my favorites. It's just because you like seeing everybody dress up as elves. Maybe, but you gotta admit, Kenny makes a good head elf. Huh, it's all in the ears. You and your brother share a smile as the holiday float drifts by. Later that afternoon, you meet back up with Nick, Holly, and Wyatt as the holiday parade comes to an end. So, Nick, what do you think of your first Winter Haven holiday parade? Do you really want to know, or do you want me to spare you your feelings? Spare me my feelings, please. Just then a familiar face makes his way towards you through the crowd. I don't know who you are, but we're going to try our best with you. Well, if it isn't the little Scarlet Joy back from the Big Apple. Hello, Mayor Santos. I'm just here for the holidays, I'm afraid. Well, you'd best make the most of it then. Winter Haven just isn't the same without the whole Joy family. Mayor Santos looks Nick up and down. Who's this? This is my valet. Ooh, that would so piss him off. My boss. Nick, this is Mayor Santos. Winter Haven is his domain. So you're to blame for all of this? Oh, I am indeed. Hope you're enjoying your little town's hospitality. It isn't often we get city folk around here. Yeah, even Scarlet's hardly visits home anymore. Hey, whose side are you on? The man who's about to judge the Santa contest. I feel so betrayed. Alright, enough dilly-dallying around. Please convene in the high school auditorium for the Santa contest. As Mayor Santos leads the crowd inside, Nick whispers to you. Dilly-dallying? All part of our small town charm. Inside the school, Wyatt hops upstage. Santas, assemble! You, Nick, and Holly watch as other Santas join Wyatt on stage. Whew, go Wyatt. You can do it. You're cheering for him to win? Well, he has lost 4 years in a row. Yeah, he needs this in his life. Fair enough. Please. First, please welcome Wyatt Hart. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Go, Wyatt! Jack, don't distract him. Hello there, young man. I'm afraid you've gotten me mixed up. My name is jolly old Saint Nick. But this Wyatt fellow sounds like a handsome guy. that needs to stop shaving his face so he could let his beard grow out so then he could really get the Santa jolliness going. Wyatt winks at you. Actually, he's a total hunk. He's kind of hideous. You talk about ruining a guy on stage. Holy shit. He's actually hideous. Jack didn't say anything about Wyatt being handsome. I guess she's got him there. Actually, let's go with that. But he is. See? There you go. Wyatt continues to make his way through the audience, handing out candy and presents as he goes. He stops in front of Nick's seat. Don't worry, Nick. I have a gift for you, too. I would have given him a piece of coal. No thanks. But you've been on so good this year. Wyatt waggles the candy cane in front of Nick's face until Nick grabs it and shoves it in his pocket. Fine. Happy now? Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the Grinch is starting to come around. After handing out a few more candies, Wyatt rejoins the other Santas on stage. After all the Santas have performed, it's time to announce the winner. Thanks to all the participants, we had a wonderful turnout this year. Remember to applaud the loudest for your favorite. Mayor Santos stands beside Wyatt. All in favor of Wyatt Hart? Woo! That's my kid! Go Wyatt! Mayor Santos continues to move down the line of Santas, but no one gets nearly the same amount of applause. The clear winner is Wyatt Hart. After collecting his prize of even more candy canes, Wyatt finds you, Nick, and Holly in the crowd. Congratulations. You were great up there, Wyatt. How does it feel to finally get first place? Like Christmas morning. That evening. I could so listen to that roaring fire. Finally, time to work. Nick takes a seat on the couch. I still think this deal is ridiculous. I had to wade through a sea of Santas just to get you to do some work. Yeah. Give him some space. You take a seat at the desk and pull out a manuscript. Well, we're working now. Nick gets right to work without another word. The two of you read in silence for a bit, with just the scratching of Nick's pen disrupting the quiet. After 10 minutes, you look up and you hear the crackle of a wrapper. Nick, is that the candy cane from the Santa contest? What of it? God damn, you're savage. Like, I was just expecting him to just look up and flip her off. Like, I'm serious. That would be me. Nothing. Just glad you're starting to enjoy the festivities. It'll make the town snowman building contest so much more fun for you. Please tell me that's a joke. Right, definitely a joke. Offer Nick another candy cane. Do you want mine too? Why not? The sugar might help me make it through these manuscripts. Nick reaches for the candy cane, his fingers brushing against yours. He holds your gaze for a long moment. Thanks. You smile as Nick goes back to work. Maybe if you weren't such a Grinch, you'd actually have a relationship. Later. I'm heading for bed. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, Nick. As Nick leaves the room, you notice him grab a manuscript to take with him. Oh, ho, ho! And maybe, just maybe, that was the little tiny bit of ice trickling down as it started to warm from his heart. Is Winter Haven holiday magic starting to work on Nick? Find out in the next chapter of Home for the Holidays. So if y'all did enjoy that, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head down to the description below. There is links to my social media as well as a link to our Discord where you can come hang out, share plenty of jokes with me and other folks, and there's also some links to support me and my content. Remember, I am fan-funded channel, so do keep that in mind. With that being said, until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and thanks for watching, and look forward to the other newest, choicest chapters out today. Peace.